Okay, I know I'm late, but let me look for my glasses. Yeah, well. I'm sorry, I was sleeping, so I'm trying to wake up. Hello. Yeah. Life is really, really hard. Life is really, really hard. So I'm about to go live, but I've seen your missed call, and since you are such an important person, I've got very few friends. I've got very few friends who are able to help. So those that can help, and when they call, I need to jump now. What has done in terms of okay. No, just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it. But you know, in politics, it's you treat me positively, I treat you negatively. You treat me positively, I'll treat you positively. You treat me negatively, I'll treat you negatively. In politics, we are not in church. We are not. We are not in church. So, you need to seize an opportunity. And an opportunity, I can assure you, will always come. An opportunity will always come where you have to make a person realize to say, ish, I really messed up that side. I shouldn't have done that, you know. Yeah, it always comes. It always comes. You just have to be patient. You just have to be patient. But you don't go direct on it, but you sit back and wait. There will come a moment when it will be you to play. Because guys, if you go directly, I mean, you might be perceived to be petty, vindictive and whatever. So that one is gone. He had his chance. Your chance will come, and it will always come. I always sit back and wait for you fools. I always sit and wait to say, okay, my time will come, and it always comes anyway. Okay, my man. Okay, sure, bye, thanks. So sorry, I said that, in politics we're not a church. In politics, when somebody treats you bad, just wait for your moment. Just wait for your moment. Your moment will come. My politics, if somebody treats you bad in my politics, remember this. If somebody treats you bad in politics, it's not about being vengeful. Don't be vengeful. Don't be bitter. But you need to make somebody realize to say, he messed up. He messed up. You need to make somebody realize to say, okay, you messed up. You messed up. My politics, yari kawa muntu wandi. As I'm taking a coke, some people are making a comment. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be taking this, but yeah, na ikosa kofi so life. Na ikosa kofi life so. Na ikosa life, but so I had this some people gave me this some time back. Now so you go and start picking those things that you couldn't use in Munganda. Anyway, so yeah, let's talk about the issue of the Edgalongo family. Much as a lot of you people may want me to be naive to say, these people are mourning, this is about the people who are grieving and whatever. Much as I know that's what you would want me, no, these people are grieving, your friends are grieving, don't talk like this, whatever. Much as you can bring in that mourning or grieving emotions in this, the bigger part of it is politics. And I've said this from the word go. And from the word go, I told my friends on the other side, I told them, and by that time, we were close and we were working together. I told them, please, let us not politicize this. I think you remember very well, those of you who have followed me, I said it immediately. My first reaction was, let us not politicize this. But my friends did not want to listen. My friends went to town and started politicizing this matter. Okay? I tried to reason with them even in the background. They threatened me. They even withdrew their support. They were just like it. They on me. Okay, they just flipped against me. So one thing that you need to realize is that from the word go, I didn't want this thing to be political. Number two, my friends brought in politics and I refused. I rebelled against their agenda. They came in, withdrew my support, withdrew their friendship. A lot of them now, we are not able to talk. And it is now that I've realized to say, indeed, I had more friends on the PF side than on the UPND side. And it has got its own repercussion. Trust me, it has got its own repercussion. I'm looking for, what am I looking for? My brain is just so Tayali bomba wino shishwina fonde for app. Some people also, they just mess me up. Naikosa kofe. Naikosa kofe. Naikosa bad kind. Naikosa. Agree what? Yeah. So there it was now. It's them and myself. And then there was government this side. There was government this side. The position I took is the position that government took. The position I took is the position I took. Where is Ish. There's just sometimes when my brain is just so slow. Especially getting my issues so in my head. It will go very slow. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, then there was government. So there were three parties. Myself, I'm here, the PF and the Lungu family on the other side, and of course there was government. And but at the end of it all, what we have been doing, there is politics involved. There is politics involved. It has not just been the grieving of Edgar Chagwalungu. Don't be cheated. Don't make a mistake to think that there is, there is a group among us who is just grieving, who is just looking at Balungu. No. Not even the widow herself, by Esther Lungu. But Esther Lungu is not grieving. No. Nakana. But Esther Lungu is not grieving. Makebi Zulu is not grieving. There is no one, especially at this point in time, there is no one who is grieving for Edgalongo. Edgalongo is on his own now. Edgalongo is on his own. Muchitumbi chakwe. The rest of us, it is about politics. Mungu mfuikishe, listen to me. And I'm saying it without pulling back the punches. There is no one at this point in time who is just doing this for the sake of, this man who is dead. No. Ichitumbi Lungu is being played politics. It has become a political trophy. It has become a political trophy. Listen and listen good. The body of Edgar Lungu right now deposited in South African morgue has become a political trophy. It is a political contestation. It is a political contestation. This one is a political contestation. That's what it is today. It is a political contestation. No one should think to say there is anyone who is grieving for Edgalongo. No one. No one is grieving for Edgalongo. Not even the children. Not even the children. Not even that, what is this, Tasila Lungu. They should not tell you that they are grieving for Edgalongo. No ways. No ways. This is all about politics. That's all. And when it comes to politics, politics is about win or lose. Politics is about winning or losing, unfortunately. It is about politics, it is about winning or losing. You need a 2000, you will come to normal. Kamaya. Yeah, I'm telling you. I can do it like a two pin dollars. So yeah, bad kind. But anyway, here we are. We need to survive. We need to move. So, since it is a political contestation, government, number one, has to play the politics. I am very sorry tonight to tell you that government is disappointing me. I'm telling you, I'm saying government is disappointing me because they don't seem to be playing politics. You know, by UPND, they can be naive as well. By UPND, they can be naive. You know, I'm sorry today, I need to criticize even Hakainde Ichile. I'm telling you, you people, you are in power, but you don't know what it takes. What it takes to be in power. You don't know. You don't realize. You don't realize. You don't realize what it takes, what it means to be in power. You don't. I don't think you have fully grasped, you know, the power of statecraft. I don't think you have realized. And I was thinking today, I was sitting on my sofa there and I kept on, you know, tossing around and, you know, thinking to say, sometimes we just want to become presidents, but we don't know what really it takes and what is involved and how we're supposed to operate at certain times. One thing with statecraft, according to my formation, according to, you know, because me, I've been trying to educate myself so much. You know, I'm spending this time, especially even as I'm here, I am spending a lot of time investing in trying to understand how governments run, what is leadership. And when you talk about a government is not Hakainde Ichile. My government is not a few individuals. A government, it is the entire country. It is a representation of the nation, of everybody. When you are a leader, when you are a president, you are representing each and every individual of that country. You are representing everything about that country. As a president, you show, you illumine the country. As a leader, you make the country shine. As a president, you can make the country shine, or you can make the country obscure or dim or unrecognized or insignificant. A president makes a country shine. A president makes a country shine. Look at the propaganda that is happening on Traore. A lot of people are talking world over. They are talking about Traore. Because there is a guy that has come in. And this guy is illuminating the country. Is making the country to be seen. It is about what you do. Depending on how you carry your presidency, your country can become famous. Your country can be recognized. And these things have happened from positive or negative. Look at Idi Amin. Uganda is known today because there was one Idi Amin Dada. Because there was one Idi Amin Dada. And that is why Uganda is known. Zimbabwe is known because there was one Bob Mugabe. It is known. Zimbabwe is known. Zimbabwe is known because of Mugabe. South Africa is known Not so much because of apartheid, because of Mandela. Mandela came and they illuminated South Africa. Zambia, the little that we, some of us who have traveled around, when you go around and you talk about Zambia, people will always mention two names. Two names when you talk about Zambia. They talk about Kaunda and Kalushabwalia. These two names. When you go out to people that don't know Zambia, the first thing that they talk about, the little that they know about Zambia, is Kaunda and Kalushabwalia. These two names. You can, Malawi, it's about Kamuzu Banda. Ghana, no, I wanted, what is this? What is this? Tanzania, it's about Julius Nyerere. These, our forefathers, they knew how to sell their countries. They knew how to sell their countries. America itself, it is about, they spread their influence. Okay, they spread their influence. They portray their country, as big, as a superpower. If you really look at it today, many countries have got big weapons and whatever. Now, here shall I Cold War. It's about this country, that country. But with the way we are handling issue of LUNGU, I'm sorry. I am really sorry. I have to tell you, we are not shining. We are not shining as a country. We are not shining. Imagine how, Kwame Nkrumah, very good. Imagine how the world is looking at us. Our president died. Our president died almost 3 months now. We are going to 3 months. It's 2.5 months. And we are still dancing around with a family. We are still dancing around with a family, with few individuals. We are dancing around with them. We are dancing around with them. We seem to be stuck on this issue of Edgalongo. We seem to be stuck. I'm sorry today I don't have kind words for you people in government. I don't. How I don't? I said it even before that part of this nonsense is because of government is laissez-faire or mediocre approach to this. I said this even before, that part of this is the mediocre approach to government, by government. A government, I feel like government should not be embarrassed. Like I'm telling you, that a government represents the country, represents the strength of the people. Represents the strength of the people. So this situation is making our country look weak. Is making our country look weak. Trust me, this is making our country weak. And I'm aspiring to be president. I will not allow an individual, a few group of people to embarrass the country. No ways. No ways. A country must show strength. People go to a lot of extent, to make sure that their country is not embarrassed. You talk about Kagame. Kagame, is so popular. He's so popular. Why? Can you allow, the Rwandese government to be embarrassed in this manner? Can you? No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't. You just can't. Why are we allowing Edgalongo to make us stand still? Why are we allowing, Makebi Zulu to make us stand still? No, my social strength, I'm telling you. And this issue, the majority Zambians want closure to this. The majority Zambians want closure to this. Wherever you are, majority Zambians want closure to this. They want closure to this. And you keep on with the family. Ndara. That is not how you should rule a country. You cannot be stuck. I'm telling you, not even Chilufya Tayali should make a country stand still. Not even Chilufya Tayali should make a country stand still. Not even Chilufya Tayali should make a country be embarrassed. You need to preserve the dignity, the sovereignty of a country. You need to show strength. People go to war to protect the integrity of the country, the reputation of the country. They go to war. They go to war just to protect the sovereignty of a country. That's it. Not at Shan, but just to protect the country. Just to protect the country. Now, mwikare, 2.3 months, now 4 months. Eh? No. No, I'm telling you. You can't tell me that this, you don't have a solution to this. No. You can't. In an akana. In an inkana. And unfortunately, I cannot come here and start discussing to say, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Because some of these things are delicate. There is a situation Africa. You need to start talking, in closed doors. Closed doors. And you act. So you must finish village stick. Because that's why I'm telling you that this is political now. Politically, the government of Hakainde Ichilema. Now, if Mamuli Fetoaleland that Shani, no, is being understanding, now if Pita Padia, now Pita. Now Pita, now it is about show of strength. It's about show of strength. Those people are doing politics. And those people, by Edgalongo, she's not alone. Makebizulu is not alone. They are not alone, those people. Those people, they have got people behind them. They have got people behind them who are pushing them. Who want to embarrass our government. And so far, each time there is a postponement, for them it's again. Each time there is a postponement, for them it's again. Each time there is a postponement, for them it's again. Every day there is a postponement. It's again for them. They are embarrassing us. They are embarrassing you, Baka in the Ichilema. They are embarrassing you, Baka in the Ichilema. I'm telling you, they are embarrassing you. If I were in your position, I am president, I wouldn't allow this. I would. It would whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, I would have stopped this nonsense. And you need to stop this nonsense. Whatever it takes, you need to stop this nonsense. And the people will not come to you to say, do this. It has to be done within yourselves. Decisions have to be made within yourselves. No foreign force will come and tell you what to do. Because it's about yourself. It's about your house. You are in your house. If I bring it at a micro level, or at a household level, you are the head of the house, and there is this situation in your house, and you are failing to resolve it. I'm telling you, you are failing to resolve it. There is this situation, you are the head of the house, and the family is differing and whatever, and you are the head of the house, and this issue is not being resolved. It goes on you. It goes on you. People will say, what kind of a head of the house is this one? Who is failing to resolve this situation? Because even if it's with your wife, with your wife, you have quarreled with your wife. You can't take that long to resolve the matter. You need to resolve it. No, my wife is very difficult. My wife, whatever. No. Do whatever it takes to resolve your issue with the wife. Make a decision. Are you going to divorce or are you going to continue living together? If you are going to continue living together, make sure fiachtika. Make sure fiachtika. What is it that you want? Make sure fiachtika and fiachtika fast. Don't tell me apafia kumakoti fyo shani kumakoti. And don't Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't talk about, no, another government and whatever. Everything is in your favor, and this is the problem. This is the problem of presidents. I'm sorry to say with this. This is a problem of having cadres who are sycophants. Cadres who don't know what it takes to be in government. This is a problem. This is a problem. Vaka Indechilema is surrounded by cadres who don't know what it means to be in government. They don't know. I'm telling you, these issues of even appointing the people that you appoint around and whatever. I mean, you should be able to appoint people that know what statecraft is, that know what sovereignty is. They should know what patriotism is. And they should know that at all costs, government should prevail. Government should prevail. That to say no one can win against the government. It doesn't come out of weakness. It doesn't come out of weakness. It doesn't come out of weakness that no one can fight a government. But and I'm including myself, even myself, if I'm going to embarrass the state, don't spare me. Trust me. No, don't. Don't. Why do we turn down? Why are we turning down? Why are we? You just don't allow that. You just don't allow that. You don't allow that. In our government, you are disappointing me. Before I even talk about this, you are disappointing me. Look, when it happened, and I kept on saying, come on, take charge, whatever. You let things, out of control. Out of control. Mpaka muhano mbakuma koti. And kuma koti, look, I mean, I can't understand you people. You are on a good note because the courts are agreeing with you. The courts are on your side. The South African government is on your side. The people of Zambia, majority people of Zambia, they are with the government. So Chashu Pashani, you are in such a good position. Such a good position. Because the courts are in your favor. The courts are in your favor. There is no court in South Africa that is going to entertain these people. How much do you want the courts to help you? How much do you want? How much do you want? How much do you want the courts to help you? How much? How much do you yeah? Is that what you want? Is that what you are expecting? Okay, I will send them number. A government. No. You can't. I mean, they have really helped you. And then look at the government. The government have been very consistent. The government of South Africa has been very consistent. Those people are on their own. Those people, they are on their own. Even as they are sitting in South Africa there, they are on their own. The only people who are backing them are the enemies of our country. These are the people who are backing them, the enemies of our country. The people who want to see our country embarrassed. These are the people who are backing them. And the people who also want to see the South African government embarrassed. But because look at the Ayama judgments which have been coming out. Are you telling me, I even said it earlier on, that imagine if these judgments were coming in favor of Makebi Zulu. In this case, if they were coming in favor of Makebi Zulu, if they were coming in favor of the family, do you think we would have reached this? Even Edgalongo himself, if it was Edgalongo, do you think we would have reached this point? Do you think we would have been talking about this? If it was Edgalongo himself. Yeah? Look at Edgalongo. What did they do? Patshiro Chavaka Unda. Pachiro Chabakaunda, the judgment that we talk about, Urian Nankane, is it Kaweche who went to court? Kaweche went to court. Meanwhile, LUNGU, they were moving. That judgment was coming Nishno Kushikana Bashikakan. The judgment was coming no Kushikana Bashikakan. It came as an academic chavi. Ukushikabadi Shikakare. They had already buried. But it was in court, ka? It was in court. And I do understand you can say, no, the difference is that it was in Zambia. Imwe. Ichitumbi chilipa South Africa. Chilipa South Africa. Chilipa South Africa. Pa South Africa. Epo chilichitumbi. Pa South Africa. And the government of South Africa, we know their position. We know their position. The courts have spoken. The court are not interested in this Chitumbi. They are not interested. That's why this last judgment, they didn't even invite the parties to come to court. They simply put the judgment in their pigeonholes. They didn't even tell them to say, come. They didn't. They just wrote the judgment and passed it on in the pigeonholes. That's all. Because they are not interested. They are tired of this. They don't want the circus that is going on in South Africa. They don't want it. But when we take over in the Ichilema, at which point are you going to act? At which point are you going to act? You can tell me, no, we have got this head door because now they have appealed. Hey, now whatever. Imwe. Eh? Are you telling me you can't handle this situation? You can't handle this situation. Who is even in charge of this situation? Who is in charge? Amongst yourselves, in your government, ask yourself, who is in charge of this? Who is in charge? Yeah? Is it Patrick Kangwa? Is it Patrick Kangwa? Is Patrick Kangwa a politician? Yeah? Is Patrick Kangwa a politician? That's why Patrick Kangwa was able to come out and issue a statement. No one should talk about this. No one should talk about this. No one should talk about this. And yet, the PF, they are busy talking about it. Even at this point in time, you have got a judgment in your favor. You have got a judgment in your favor. And you are quiet. Why are you quiet up to now? Why are you quiet? Eh? Why are you quiet? Why are you still quiet? What is going on? And yet, Ukuksaidu, Kubalelanda. I don't want to mention their names. Because some of these people, I mean, they are my friends. They are my friends. I need to spare them. But they're Balelanda. But they are even busy coming on social media and insulting us. Insulting us. They are busy intimidating us. On social media, they are busy intimidating us. Even so read the comments. You will see them intimidating us. Intimidating us. Why should these losers? Because this is what it is. This is what they want. Eh? We were trying to be nice to say, no, there is no loser, there is no whatever. But come on. Eh? This is now something else. Eh? People who have lost, people who have been embarrassed, people who have won, they are the ones who are looking like, they are the ones who have lost. Why? Why are you allowing this? Why are you quiet? Because that, no appeal. I like the headlines that came out, the Times of Zambia. I don't know if I saw Times of Zambia, but Times of Zambia Daily Mail, no appeal. I said, this is a good headline. This is a good headline. But that no appeal should have gone, government should have shown that indeed there is no appeal. Government should have shown. Makepi Zulu is feeling good. Now, Makepi Zulu is feeling good. They are feeling good. Those people are not feeling like they are losers. No. They are feeling like they are heroes. Because they are holding a government, in spite of winning Makoti, in spite of having an order, Mukoti, but they have managed to hold the government. And they are even busy say, you will never see whatever. When I'm I can't. I just can't. I can't. I can't be part of government and have a situation like this. Imwe. Where? How? Because apaso. If I were in government, pandama pictures ngari from my social media. Ama pictures ya chitumbi ngari from my social media. Ine. Ama pictures ya chitumbi ngari from my social media. Ngayari from my social media. Where is your intelligence? Where is your intelligence? Where is your intelligence? What does it mean to have intelligence? What does it mean to have intelligence? What does it take to have intelligence and have the information? What does it take? What does it take? Mulefiru Ashani. There are many questions that you can't answer. Many questions that you can't answer to the people. Who is going to answer those questions? People are still wondering, Edgalongo before. And I suppose even some of you are also still wondering to say, is Edgalongo dead? It is a shame that you people who are in government, you have got all the resources. You have got all the government machinery at your disposal. And some of you are still wondering, is Edgalongo dead? It is a shame. I'm telling you, this is a weakness. It's a weakness. You are portraying a serious weakness. You are letting us down. You are letting us down. You are showing our country is weak. People are able to get satellite. Abantu wale testify missile or whatever. And another country is able to tell what they were testing missiles. They were doing this. They are moving this. Whatever. You are failing to establish. You are failing to show your people to say Edgalongo who you. People are wondering what's going on. What's going on? What is it going to take? What is it going to take? What is it going to take? No. I'm disappointed. Especially Apa. I've been with you, agreeing with you, but really, Apa Fiafika Apa. This is a sign of weakness. I'm sorry. It's a sign of weakness. And the Papa Tayali come back. Because I say it. I will criticize when things are not right. I know some of you be, oh no, Tayali now, yeah, he's criticizing it. Unfortunately. And the worst thing is that the UPND, it's like now you have got a policy where you don't have to talk to Chilufya Tayali, because no one is picking my cause, no one is talking to me. No one kundisha mo takudi. I've got my problems. You help me. Everybody is not even talking to me. What kind of government are you running? Mairongana pirivuka nambo kulada fimbi. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? No, Tayali is not stable. Tayali is not stable. No, my politics are, and I'm a politician. My politics are. You can't be supporting people you don't even talk to. How? How can you be supporting people you don't even talk to? People you don't even talk to. But we were talking. We were talking to attack. You don't run a government like this. You don't. You are showing a serious weakness. You're showing a serious weakness. I'm upset to even talk about to say no, they have appealed. They have appealed. Then what? Yes. I mean, okay. I said, because in Gavale there is no way they would keep it to before this long. Those people are not grieving. Those people are there to embarrass the government, and so far they have succeeded. They have succeeded. They are embarrassing government. So far, they have succeeded. And you are letting us down because a lot of people are behind you. A lot of people, na vanaka. Abantu muzambe na vanaka ne diriashi. Na vanaka. People are tired. And they don't want this. They want this to end. They want this to end. So, but Bena by Esther, na make bizuru and the people that are behind them, the people who are supporting them, they are on the upper hand right now. They are on the upper hand. It is not about to clear because nga kulila nga na bashi H2 beach. They would have come to a compromise. But they are refusing to come to a compromise because so far they are doing good. That's why the family is not negotiating. The family is not compromising because so far they are feeling they are winning. What makes a person compromise? What makes a person compromise is when you have seen that you are in a weaker point. That is what makes a person compromise. You can't compromise when you know that you have got an upper hand. You don't compromise. You'll be like, yeah, you know. Why the Lungu family are not compromising? It is because they are feeling they have got an upper hand in this situation. Not from the legal point of view. They don't have grounds. They don't have grounds. I don't need to discuss ama points. Ama points here from the legal point of view. They don't have legal point of view. They don't have arguments to stand on. That's why even the black Jesus that you people you are thinking to say black Jesus will do this. The first thing that he was to play Mingarato. Since black Jesus came in, he has not changed the situation of this case. No. All he has managed is to delay. That's all. And all they want is to delay. Because in delaying this, government is being embarrassed. That's why he went to the Constitutional Court. Constitutional Court High Court. High Court says no, so they are going to the Court of Appeal. Because from the legal point of view, this is how it is. Once you lose a case in the High Court and you are denied to appeal, you can go to the Court of Appeal. So they are going to the Court of Appeal, and what they are presenting, it is not the arguments. They are taking the judgment or the judgment of the appeal. I hope you understand what we have now. We have two issues. The substantive case is about Valungu, the burial of Valungu, which case they lost in the High Court. After they lost in the High Court, they went back. They said, no, we want to appeal. According to South Africa, you have to you can't appeal without the permission of the High Court. The High Court needs to give you permission to appeal. It is not automatic that once you are lose some land, immediately you can go to the Supreme Court. So listen to me and listen good. It is not automatic that from the High Court you can go straight to the Supreme Court. You need the permission of the court, of the High Court, for you to go to the Supreme Court. So that you make an application now. So this case you have lost. Now you make another application for you to be allowed to go to the Supreme Court. And this is what was ruled upon. Is it yesterday? This is what was ruled upon. And they lost that application for appeal. They lost it. Now they are going to the Court of Appeal. They are going to the Court of Appeal, and in the Court of Appeal, what they are bringing is the application to appeal. That application to appeal, if it is denied at the Court of Appeal, they can take it to the Supreme Court. Okay? They can take it to the Supreme Court and they can go up to the Constitutional Court. It not the main matter until if all these courts say no, you can't appeal, then they can't appeal. The main matter. So it is not the main matter that is going forward. It is the application to appeal. The main matter is still there. So you can imagine we can go on a roller coaster with this for a long time. Okay? And if at some point maybe they are allowed, they can now come and pick up the main case and they start going with it. So at the moment, it is not that they have managed to appeal in the Supreme Court. No, they haven't managed to appeal in the Supreme Court. The judgment of the High Court still stands. The government of the judgment of the High Court still stands. What they are appealing is the denial for them to appeal. That is what they are appealing. And of course, these Lungu family, they are being clever in the sense that they are making sure that the case does not go out of court. The moment Valusa, immediately they bring in another litigation so that the body stays, so that the orders are stayed. Okay? Now, this is the legal process. This is the legal process. We know it. It's a legal process that is there. Yeah, given. But does it mean that government cannot act? Does it mean that government is completely paralyzed? Yeah? Does it mean that government is completely paralyzed? No. Government is not completely paralyzed. I can tell you, government is not completely paralyzed. If government can never be paralyzed. Government can never be paralyzed. Government can never be paralyzed. And I'm saying it now. If you are going to vote for me, you should know that this is the kind of leadership that is bringing. I will not bring, mediocre leadership. No ways. Ngakuru wechitumbi kuti chalu wa South Africa. Ku South Africa, eko wabomu na nanikane, wabomu na vote, wabomu na po, a building. They go with if my bomb, vale power. They get the money. What about you? What about Chitumbi? Ine so ndemi so chinke Chitumbi kuti chalu wa South Africa. Kuti chalu wa South Africa mailo chiri mu Zambia. Mailo chiri mu Zambia bashala kudya. Whatever, and I will have people to say we won the case. We won the case. We won the case in court. There is an order. What? You play it nicely. You turn things around. Blah, 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 blah. Allah. Hey. Inechitumbi kuti chaluba South Africa. Kuti chaluba. Kuluba so. Yeah. And why would I be doing that? It is not about rituals. It is not about whatever nonsense. It's about the country moving forward. It's about the country moving forward. Whatever nonsense, whatever, I would make sure to Michai Sam Zambia, to Ashika, Uyo, Shanshan, they can remain there. This nonsense of you, no, the family cannot, they can remain. Those people have declared, they have declared a war against our country. They have declared a war against our country. Forget the nonsense of no, the family. Forget it. Edgalongo is an asset for our country. Edgalongo is part of our heritage. There is no way we are going to leave it to Kulima Kebi Zulu, Kulima Esther Lungu. No, Edgalongo is part of our history. Edgalongo is a souvenir that we should keep. Is a souvenir that we should keep. We should be able to go to say, a paper Lala Edgalongo, he was a 60th Republican president. Not the nonsense of the family. Forget it. He lost that when he became president. He lost it. If your husband, father, whatever, he lost that when he became president. He is now part of our state souvenir. He's a part of our state apparatus. Is part of that. So, if you about no family, because even you are not announcing because you are trying to negotiate with the family. How is whatever? Come on, tell the people what is going on. What is your direction? And the moment you fail to tell people, just know that there is an inefficiency. If a government fails to face people on any situation, just know that there is an inefficiency. A government should never fail to address its people. You should not reach a point where somebody makes you to fail to address the people. Why are you failing to address the people? Why? Why are you failing to address the people? On Edgalongo, why are you failing to address the people? Why? Why am I talking about this and the people? If this issue is not important, why are so many people watching? Why are so many people watching? It is because this issue is important. People are tired. You are right. Finite. Muchindu, you are right. We are tired. Yes, I agree with you. You people, you are tired. And we need to close this. And when people are tired, they don't care how something is closed. Or what method you use. They don't care. They just want to close. They want to close. You are letting them down. You are letting them down. Close this thing up. Close this thing up. You need to close this thing up. You need to close this thing up. You can't keep on. You can't keep on. People will stop talking. What will happen to those words which Waka in the HLM was saying? No, I can't travel. No, I can't do activities of entertainment kind of, because Edgalongo is not barren. What will happen to those? Because those are the words that you go back to. When you as a president, you say, no, he's coming. He's coming. We are going to bury him here. And if you fail to do that, it is failure on you. You have said he is coming. And we have been supporting you. That yes, he's coming. He's supposed to be buried in Zambia. And it is not happening. Who do you think is to blame? Who do you think we are going to laugh at? Who do you think is failing? Who do you think is failing? You are making us fail because even me, I am on your side. I'm on your side. I've been talking about this, and it's not happening. It's not happening. And the palace now, they are mocking me. Hey, you think you can manage? Hey, you think you can manage? I'm also appearing weak. I'm also appearing weak. And I don't want to support a government that is weak. I don't want to support a president that is weak. I don't want to support a president that is weak. I don't want to support a president that is weak. I don't want to support a president that is weak. Because his behavior, we can even be saying, no, Aka in the HM will win 2026, Aka in the HM will win 2026. But with this kind of behavior, you can let power slip through your fingers. You can let power, and these are things, people start losing confidence. Every day when you are in power, you need to make sure that people have got confidence in your government. Every day you need to reassure people of confidence. You need to assure that you are in government, you are ruling, you are in charge. You need to show people that. You need to show people that. Because naifo muletu mwene shamu chachiramu if you want, call me if you want advice, call me and I'll tell you what to do. Nganafi mishu pasana, you call me, I'll tell you what to do, and just get the right people. No, come on. This is too much. It's too much. So yeah, from the legal point of view, these people, they are going to appeal to the court of appeal. From there, it might go to the Supreme Court. It might even go to the Constitutional Court. But why should we go through that? Why should we go through that? Why should we go through that? Those people have declared war against our country. They have declared war against our country. Why are we treating them with kid gloves? Why? Why? Time has gone where we're supposed to be whatever. Those people have shown to say, no, we are adamant, we are not doing this and whatever. They are embarrassing us. When are we going to embarrass them? When are we going to embarrass them? This is nonsense now. It has gone out of, there is no way we are going to be talking about this. Why should these people continue? They know no court is going to rule in their favor. No court. No just court will rule in their favor. There are no legal arguments. There are no legal arguments whatsoever. But why are they still doing it? Why are they still doing it? Why? It is because they think they have got the powers. They think they have got the leverage. Remove it. Remove that leverage. Remove that carpet off their feet. Anyway, Naranda-san, let me open phone lines. No. Takwaba ine. Teksinete tfaka utek fefi wombe. Uteko mdala. Uteko iwe. What is wrong teko iwe? Boma. Do you know? Hey, Boma. Ivutike na makebi zulu. Boma. Ivutike na makebi zulu. Boma. Ivutike na makebi zulu. Hey. Imwe. Hey. Imwe na imwe. Hey. Edgalongo is a state property. Edgalongo is a state property. We need to collect that. People go far away. Just as a statue. A statue, which was taken by whatever, and the people will fight over that statue to bring back the statue. Just a statue. Yeah? What about a former head of state? Yeah? A former head of state? No. And I'm insisting, the government is on our side. The South African government is on our side. The South African government is on our side. The South African government is on our side, that's for sure. The courts are on our side. People all over the world, there are no people, even other countries. I don't think there is a country or a government that is in favor, that is agreeing with Abena Edgalongo. Only those who want to imbalance our government. And those are enemies of our government. There is no country, there is no government in the entire world. There is no government in the entire world that can support Edgalongo. There is no government. But those there are those who are backing them. But those are our enemies. Those are our enemies. They want to embarrass us. They want to keep our trophy. That is, Lungu was former head of state. Whether he was good, he was not good. Hello? Hello? Yes, good evening.
Thank you very much. Just a quick one. I've been following the program, your broadcast. So if I just make a quick comment. Sure. Regarding this issue, I think I've followed you well from your start still where you just ended. With me, maybe my question to you would be, you've got good reasoning towards everything. But maybe my question would be, what do you think should be done, especially that this case has been in court since the inception up to this far end? What do you think government should do, or what do you think HH and the government should do to close this chapter? Do they need to do it by force, or maybe they should just go by proceeding?
Listen, when you are going to war, or there, anyway, let me put it this way. There are times when you have to do things quietly and just make sure the job is done. So where we have reached, this is not a point where I should start discussing to say, oh, let them do this, let them do this, let them do this. It has reached a point where, talking is enough. We have done a lot of talking. So what we need is just action now. What action? That is something that needs to be discussed, within the confines of government. People want things to be done. That's all. I hope I've answered you. It's not something that you can say, no. things, we need action. And that action is not an action that we are going to discuss on social media.
Okay, I'm unable to get you clearly because of net.
Hello?
I'm unable to get you clearly.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Tayali. You're speaking to Maureen.
Okay, yes, Maureen.
In a form, bueno, kali nani kali kisha wa Edgalongo. Kila watch room. South Africa na kwa liba procedure. Kwa watch para pene nga watch nani kane para pene nga ba watch ruku ya trade independent board. Kwa liba procedure. Wafile bayo kwa pisana then watch surrender board. So let's pay by rice and so I think that's why the government is doing that. Thank you for everything that you are doing. We are very thankful. We really appreciate you, Mr. Tayali.
No, thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, Wakateka.
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
We don't want to share and care about the
Yo, we don't win a favor.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and then doing the book about the London. Into London, going sana. Abantu abala today. If it takes a government, you know, where I think the government will send out
Sana.
So, I'm agreeing with what you are saying, Mr. President.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello?
Yes, so we know.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Maranda, our Masana. Miranda is a sign. Especially Pari Ubute, whatever the court is, there is a weakness somewhere. Now I've got about 2 questions that I would want to find out. The first one is the body really there, or is the former president really dead? I think hapo citizens now kupata kama questions hayo. So I think you have information mkubwa kwa vino. Then the last question is the government intelligence, especially by OP na Zambian intelligence channel to question the country. It's more like are they doing something?
Yeah. No. Okay. Let me respond. The first question, my brother, is that Edgalongo is dead. Edgalongo is dead. That's for sure.
Okay.
And you know, for me, even that question at this point in time, government should have clarified. Government should have made this point very clear to all the citizens who go at Lungu Alifwa. Because it has got repercussions, Mwebantu. It has got repercussions. There are people who are not so informed, people who are so naive. People who will be told to go at Lungu Akabuela, Lunga Kesa Iminina. There are people. I'm telling you, it has got repercussions, especially politically. It has got repercussions. There are people, so you don't convince them. They will still be believing that Lungu Kwava. Lungu Kwava and Lungu will come and defeat Haka in the Ichirema. You know, it has got a political connotation. So I've been insisting, Lungu is dead. But government should have confirmed this somehow to the people. Ngalinevo nama pictures ya Chitumbi ngamwali yamona apafia fika. Nama pictures ya Chitumbi ngamwali yamona. You know, and this is the issue. It brings me to the next issue of the intelligence. That's why the intelligence is there. That's why the intelligence is there. Every country has got its intelligence, and the intelligence in Chitoyava special branch. In Chitoyava special branch is to come in such situations. Such situations, clear things if it is unclear. So by intelligence avena tawali sana, because apart Africa intelligence should be able to come in. Intelligence should be able to do things which government cannot do in the broad daylight. Never to understand.
Yes.
That's the job of the intelligence. The intelligence should be able to do things that a government cannot do in a broad daylight. But for the sake of the country, the intelligence comes in to do those things. Hello? Anyway, now I think I've answered you, my brother. Thank you. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, thank you. Sorry, this is Ken on the line.
Yes, Ken.
Yeah, I followed your broadcast and I concur with you. Sorry to use this. I know maybe it might sound too big. I'm taking the responsibility of what I was going to say. What I will say is that we have got a weak president. Why am I saying so? He takes everything casually. He behaves as if he's not in charge of government. I'll give you 2 examples about Kagame. Kagame went and kidnapped that guy from France, that one who was accused to run a radio station in Rwanda. They kidnapped that person in the sense that he's going to attend the conference, and they brought him to Rwanda, and that guy was jailed in Rwanda. We go to Uganda. Besigye was in Kenya recently attending a conference. They went and kidnapped Besigye and brought him to Uganda. Today, Besigye is facing prison.
Yes.
You see, that's the thing.
No,
go to Zimbabwe. To Zimbabwe during the time of PF. The time of PF. There was this guy who was a minister from NDC. He ran to Zambia. They followed him with Chirundu. They picked him back and took him back to Zimbabwe. You see? So, why? Because they know that it's an issue of national security. But our government is playing like they are all amateurs. They are kindergartens. No, they will see us like this. They will see us like this. No. You see? Because even bonds, the South Africans, where they are, that side, they are coming to Leopardzoo to get the bonds of their foreign heroes. Why shouldn't we get Edgalongo back to Zambia?
Imagine, yes, you are right. They have taken a number of their people who were buried in Zambia. They are taking them back. People who are not even in government.
Yes.
What about a former president?
What I can say? What I can say is that we have got a weak president with weak advisors who are scared to act. Because if I was in power, immediately as of yesterday, that board would have been in Zambia. Thank you. Let us contribute.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello, Bawalishani Batari.
Wina famulishani. Mamule sunge chitumbi ku South Africa.
Batari chitumbi tulifeta bwabale sunge chitumbi wali ku Zambia, wali ku America, wali ku South Africa. So drone sambunsan. Awe ina Batari yefoni ngalanda. Abalenga chitumbi chikale kushikana ino michita. Your government, because of that your government. Omwine ero talafwa ba government bayishibe kubale umfana nanko ekutatewa ishibe aba immediate family bina bayishiba because the fiance fiba onije nyefona ishibe kunana n'ekishagirwa ngatota bati urupa rumota tumfana na rwena rupa moneke ekiriro number 1 tulesa mukwikara panish kumula okay kiriro cya sabata tuwale umfana so nana ukwata kama manso zwaracha act ngomuntu uli akometa wakusina bina waracha act kifo itola ukuchitapa kiriro wala ote approach rorukwa urute approach in the normal way.
Veniko brief, mule okutarisana, make your point quickly so that I can give others an opportunity.
Okay, now. In short, number one, the government will refine for the family for town for the military stick and Vienna. Bufula and Navena private, not Makot. Private and power family. So take very careful Pachinke. While political smooth Tawase was our government. Bufula Gama Fiash. Private Riva family. No Kuran Shana Pogati fin Trumafambo Quinda Street. Because we are Tava Kuriva family in the Tavastapon who are Pachino, but very far was in the body. No Koyashika. So Kurivana Kumana, but whatever stop provoke. Then I will put a wash of my punch. When I will private. While I'm shining a few and safe Fiapo. So what's Kumakot?
So,
because the body of Kerako and our family. Your family knows Sangwa again, you know, when I can win.
Okay, thank you. Hello? 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 Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
A little bit. I thought Zambia, Mr. Tayali, to the PF, they will thank you later for the work that you are doing. I've been following you religiously for quite some time now, and I've been following the LUNGU for quite some time. And honestly, no way that LUNGU can be buried in South Africa is so embarrassing to the nation, and it's so embarrassing to the people of Zambia. There is no president in the world who has been ever buried in a foreign land. And another issue that I wanted to comment is, have you ever seen the PF choir? They were very eager to welcome their president back home. But those guys, they've never been given a chance to mourn their president well. So I think the government is doing very well to fight this case in the courts. They're not only doing it for the people of Zambia, but they're also doing it for the PF character.
Okay, thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Vatayali.
Yeah,
Vatayali, Mwangi.
yeah.
Muri bwino.
Nichabe bwino.
Yebo. Inkazi mukamba taive ya Vatayali. Mkuganyiza kwanga chando. Maliro. Chamene tibasokonezeka nipoyamba. Pamene paja, you know, intelligence, pamene nachika withdraw kuli Edgalongo. Sembe na keeping a threat, kuona kuti vaenda kuti vaenda kuti.
It's true.
Kutarenge kwetu walike kuiona, vanatewezesa chifukushi. Kopotenza chifukushi, they lost the information, they lost everything. That's why Twanga ione na bode, because they lost the track. Pamene chinafunza paja manje, chinaoneka munga, vana sokoneza, pamene paja pa state, maduro pamiana sokonezeka. That's why pamene dienda ukutogolo. Because government, need the tax, mulitija. So kuti pa junto wakatile pa togolo paja. Kuka vutako pangono, kuka wapeze kwa government nao. Chupa wala wakupeza mnganda mamuzato. Wote niwe giant, wakupeza mkazi wa muzako. Wote niwe giant, katayari tunga chite. Because kakaka, kajutimenti kakuti, wanaike konseru pama vuto, uko bwanji pamaliza. Neta mene kia vuta hapa. So government, ukikita ukambita na family, wangwane, osati ba using power. Because tapiko takulimwe kampaka alimwe alima. Mwachita bwanji kama. Ndiyo.
Ziko. Hello?
Good evening.
Mr. Gray.
Good evening.
Thank you very much. Speaking to Wiseman, calling from Kawe, Central Province.
Okay.
Thanks. First of all, let me appreciate what you have been giving us. I think some of us youths in Zambia, we are getting some lectures from you. Coming to the topic at hand, I think I'm a staunch UPND supporter, a UPND youth, well-known UPND. What we are seeing is not okay. It was not okay for the family, but again, it's getting out of hand for the government, truth be told. When you see people like Barack Obama, when you see them by face, they look very Christianity and very humble people. When you see what was happening, the fighting and whatsoever things they were supporting, they were doing that out of desperation of defending their country. When you see even a Putin, they look very humble people. But if there is anything threatening their nation, they act. They don't care what comes as long as their nation is in safe hand. We have seen leaders who always defend their countries at all costs. They are very humble.
Yes.
They look very humble.
Yes.
If you were just to meet him in the street, wouldn't you believe that this is Putin? We know our president. He has portrayed the picture of humbleness. He has portrayed a picture of reconciliation. He has shown all his angles that he wants peace. But what is happening between the ECL family, it is not about HH versus ECL. No, it's no longer like that now. This is now the ECL family versus the Zambian country.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's gone. Hello? Hello?
Wabombashani wa president.
Mkwai mawombe.
Mkwai katushinga wabombashani.
Yo mkwai.
Chisuma. Ndefu afya kulanda kuona ime presidency. Ijashi munera ndabire umfukani nebo gift ndetumina pa mufurira.
London wa gift mwikatishe kweshi mulande kona wangu so that nabambi balandepo.
Atotora sana ndamikonka always ifenda mikonka nomba shi wape na access ya kwa ti inga tumabati leko mkocho muranda siyananda chikonka sana. Ero chikara mbecho tulimpepera kofe atipano ya kwa lesa dibe na vena nango cho mure pitamo lesa na chiwa rupa tisha nibobu iniwa wa president. Pari issue ya iyo mbulera ndapo ndemona silepo mkwangufyanya chitumbika kuni ku South Africa. So not sure papa goma kibashike produce chitumbi chupile because ngakwari chitumbi kujya ayawuza maidanda ntinga takuri. So there is no body there. That's the only reason. Because emotional tuna kari karaktere mzambia na tuna kari ataya with my issues. So ama issues sisi wenga yata kwanza ya mpeta kuya don't think so at present. Thank you.
Natotela, thank you. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, President Ali.
Yes, yes, sir.
In my simple contribution is that you don't forget and stop putting pressure on the processes that are happening in South Africa. The way you started the campaign, I think you should start a similar campaign in the sense that instead of saying that campaign, we start government is failing its people.
No, it is actually. It is.
To make serious decisions. Let us rise up and make noise. every day if we have to get on Facebook to say, government, you have failed on this matter, it's fucker pressure, man.
It's true. I totally
let's not be concerned about what let's not be concerned about what the Lungu family is doing and what appeals they are doing. Let's just begin to put pressure.
Who are they? The Lungu
when we
family,
put pressure on the government will know how to act. That's my submission.
No, I agree with you. This is now on government. It's not about the Lungu family. It's not about the Lungu family. It's about...
This is just government.
Yes, it's government now. It's not about the Lungu family. Who are the Lungu family?
Who are the Lungu family? We even have to start considering.
We can handle this. We can handle this.
So, President Tayali, don't disappoint us. Don't disappoint us. Campaign, government, you have disappointed us. Campaign. Let's start.
Yeah. No, thank you. Hello?
Hello, Tayali.
Yes. Okay, please go ahead.
Tayali natamani kama nangani chani monga mairumfani wanatume wanapavena kunakuka chambe kote wapatiwa wanapatiwa responsibility aile kutaka chavuta kikuru ni chikani shukuru kwa mwini mto.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, muy bueno.
Bueno.
Bueno. Se tuvera mushe chitakuwa educate solving ndo palibe mbili tuziva. But futi naida manje nikangale ko chebena question yene nikafune kutambizika kwanza. Siniziva manje because Africa hapa so by extent wa family wa watu akanira kubwele. Anga kuti government chabe yivaleko chabe na osia kuti watebe bafuna. Singakale bwanji.
Apo singakale bwino iyai. Kuti tisiye kuti valungu vabayike ku South Africa singakale bwino iyai. Why singakale bwino? Muziwa muntu akankala president ankala part of government. Mwamvera ankala part of government. Ni chimozi like ni bululu wanu, you know, ni muntu wanu. Ni muntu wanu. Mwamene nili ndine Chilufya Tayali nkabwelo nkala mnyumba mwanu. Mwakambatia Tayali now is part of my family. Then nikaenda na mwalira kwinangu kuja. Kwa mene na mwalira kuli konzi. Mungaivaleko chabatia so chabe muikeni kwa mene uko kai sibululu wanga wate enzo kala sano mnyumba mwanga. Mungaitsecha so you can't do that. Okay? So Edgalongo is part of our history. Is part of our history. Is part of our history as a president. Is part of our history and is supposed to be preserved in our country. So that even kukabwera bantu o bana bamene bazabadwa imona inetizamwalira one day we will go. But vana bamene bazabwerako bazafunika kuti baziona kuti apa ndiye pamene panagona vakaunda, apa ndiye pamene panagona va Chiluba, apa ndiye pamene panagona va Mwanawasa, apa ndiye pamene so chabe mpa apa ndiye pamene panagona va Lungu. Osati yai balungu balikuta tiyo balungu wanawaika ku South Africa. Sifunika so yai.
So manje anga ma conditions yao wanaweza wa family. Ya vumele wako.
Ndiye hapo pamene manje issue ya family. Ukankala president, issue ya family inkala kumbuyo. Issue ya family. Ukankala president, you belong to the government. You belong to the government, not to your family. Ni mwamene viliri. Even muchechi, for example, muchechi, ine ndine katolika. Ukankala popu. You belong to the church. Even ukamwalira ni church amene izana mulira. Si family yako. Even ma priest chabe. Nikakambe also nisakambe na kulima popu. Ma priest chabe, priest akamwalira. Ni church amene imachita take over. Na bantu amene wenzo whom you were saving.
Okay.
Ni mwamene vidi ndiye ndale, ndiye malamulo ya government. Kuli mwambo wa bantu, then kuli na mwambo wa government. So pa mwambo wa government, sivinga teke kuti family inkale kusogolo na kubwelesa mwambo wao iyai. Because walungu wenze wa president watu, ni mwambo wa government. Wamene ofunikwa kunkala pa sogolo.
So is it nilamulo ya kuti ili constitution yo kapena chabe ni ule muchabe wafuna pereka.
Imwe mavala trousers. Yo trousers amene mavala ili mu constitution. Ziko mkwambili. Hello?
Kaya mpawa chungula kwa mkwai.
Kaya mkwai.
Wakati katika kufumopo ya marido ya kampira. I think my position has always been against the Lungu family. To say, I think everybody is I think they are not helping themselves as well as the country, considering the status of our former president, who is late now. But I think today my position shifts. I think today I'm so frustrated and also disappointed. Something we are talking about, it was yesterday, and in the maybe we are talking about 24 hours from the time the ruling was made. First of all, government here announced that out of 24 hours because we are negotiating. And that the secretary to the cabinet will take the lead in the negotiations. And that if there is any development, the secretary to the cabinet will be issuing a statement. This is why you've seen that from that time when that pronouncement was made, all these flying statements back and forth, I think that one was managed very well. But now my frustration is, after that ruling was made yesterday, why has the government, through the secretary to cabinet, kept the country guessing? The issue, one of the issues which was raised in the argument, your government, which all of us agreed with, was the position that the matter or the death of Mr. Lungu, it attracts national interest. By virtue of the position he held. So now, if that is the true position, which I believe that is the true position, why are they now, the secretary to cabinet, coming back to the country to tell them to say, no, after this is a step that the government has taken? I think there is a serious need on the part of government to give direction to the country.
Yes.
Amid this, the verdict which was made yesterday, you can't keep the country guessing.
Yes.
I think I'm frustrated, and I'm calling on the secretary to the cabinet. I think Mr. Secretary to cabinet, this issue, whether we like it or not, people have not forgotten. They know that the former president died.
And they know that there has been a hard distance coming from the family of the late former president. And when the majority Zambians were saying, no, this government has done well to go to court so that this issue is resolved and that the former president is brought to be buried in Zambia, people were excited and they rallied around government. So let government do justice to the people and not leave the people guessing. That is my submission. Thank you.
Thank you. Indeed. I mean, government really is on the back foot. No doubt about it. Government is on the back foot. And they need to step forward. They need to come up. And, you know, my politics, you need to be very careful. You don't have to be on the back foot. Eh? Nobody when I'm but guys, if you start disappointing everything, if you keep saying, hey, Tayali, changes position. Hello? Hello? Yes.
Mwalinda Shani.
Yeah, mkwasha naimu.
Nibamusonda okutumina kuserenje.
Mkwashani mushani kuserenjoko.
Kuserenje kwa mutende kwena.
Kwesu kuserenje.
Kwa sikuilala. Kwa ba Tayali ni nkonka bwino sana umulandu muli. Ndesu ubuteko buli nechibubo. Umulandu wakutila. Na kino ba Tayali Kristiani. Yo Yesu ayi tempele akangisha. Kalipe. No kuoma. Da alifunitepo ichaku ubuteko bwesu bale buteyango bobena bale fisenda mu ichichena tachiweme ichichilela nga weakness kubuteko because ubuteko ni system, ubuteko ni system. Teo bengala yanga chakubanza abena makati zulu nepanga pesa mfano
Awe
timu yonse ke yaba parala como umeomba kedi zulu abashani so problemu wa kuchita perform ama function. That's why now my advisors to the president when but that's why the government of South Africa Bami pay for in favor of government. Then by go ahead. Government now funny. They are waiting. The Lungu family will decide. Then if your government which is not supposed to be the case. All these things, would guidance to the busy money.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Tayali, I think I had an issue with my network.
Okay, please go ahead.
Are you able to get me now?
Yes, I'm able to get you.
Oh, wise man, back again.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was putting a process statement when I was interrupted with my network. I was trying to make a point like we have seen good leaders who have reached at some point make an action in defending of their country. Because each and every leader, their country comes first because the country is occupying a lot of people. When you go biblical again, you are going to discover that Jesus, the Son of God,
he had at some point where he found people trading in the church. He never negotiated with them, but he made an action. Against Hichilema has shown all type of angles of his goodness. What else does he want to show us, the people of Zambia? This issue, I'm scared, it will reach to a point where now Zambian will start sympathizing with the LUNGU family.
Yes.
And then it will be very difficult to be controlled.
Yes, you are right. It can turn around. Huh?
So let the government do the right thing. Right now, let them show their muscles.
Yeah.
Let them go get that body. Let them bring the body. We bury the body. If the LUNGU family don't want to come to Zambia, they are not the first family who has lost their beloved ones who once served this country. No. We are the LUNGU is the sixth.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I've made a point. Hello? 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 Hello?
I'm scared.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? I think you called.
Hey,
in.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Ah, nice. Socks up here from Musaka.
Okay, please go ahead.
So mpuchi munafiki wetu kwa tayari ndio yako watu manje twagorera sana twayongo sana muri yashene kuti takawa kwa wachitapo verify tu muntu alifuna mka death certificate kile so number as many Zambians, millions of Zambians, including myself, if I do munafiki muntu tapo yopo matrix separation the family guys now. So which is very bad. Otherwise,
death certificate na poster. Death certificate stopo yaba pa page pamwandi. Epo yaba. But you are still right. I posted the death certificate, but from government point of view, they should have done more to show you that indeed Edgalongo is dead.
So the death certificate, was it posted by the family and the government?
It was me who posted. Even they posted death certificate. What about government? Imagine, inena lisanga ko death certificate. Ngave na that wasange body kan shwai ko pa. No, you are right. You have a point.
Hey, try to see me, Shakai.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening.
There's a point where you were explaining about the appeal in the people. Now my network started speaking.
Sorry?
So, yeah, so that these guys are the but who are they standing against? Are they standing against the judges, or they are standing against the government of Zambia?
I don't get your question. What is your question?
Okay. The LUNGU family have filed an appeal in the Supreme Court against the judgment. So who are they standing against in the dock? Are they standing against the judges, or they are standing against the government of Zambia?
Anyway, maybe somebody else will answer that question for you. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Fine, thank you. You're doing a great job. People, the masses in the country, what is happening.
Thank you.
Indeed, I'm calling you from Ilunga.
Okay.
Yeah, I think as many as said, there is weakness on the side of the government. Because the Republic of South Africa have already helped us.
Yes.
Yes, by making sure that this case shouldn't go to Supreme Court. I mean, they have already done their part. It's up to us as the Zambian government to move in swiftly and then go and repatriate the former heads of state's body back to the nation.
But I mean, at this particular time, the government is quiet. It's unable even to update people so that they know what is happening. Really, what's happening? It's really frustrating. The cabinet, the secretary of the cabinet was supposed to tell the nation what is happening, what's the next step to be taken. I mean, it's frustrating, honestly speaking. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello?
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 Hello, Tayali, Murishani Mkwai.
Yeah, Mkwai.
Never mulenga ku South Africa.
Mkwai.
First chakubali lapo. Natu mwana wakateka, bali very weak sana. Bafi looks that demonstrates leadership in this matter. Judgment never pela kale. According to South Africa, never someone. Now the government will take the necessary steps. And about feel to take step in this matter. The government can never protect the country. So, Tawapera Finishta means of what Vale for Apatulang. Batulang leadership. Either way, Napusta arrest Abela Makebuzi. They should be arrested. Because they cannot continue to put us in this state. Because the court has ruled it. So what are we waiting for? Because Yalasta Reza Maishwa himself is Edgalongo dead. Why can't you see him a dead body? They conducted Nama masses almost 3 times. There's never a day they display the body. So to a papa don't take over to happen. They should just act as the government.
No, thank you very much. Hello? Hello?
Hello, evening sir, how are you?
Good evening.
Yeah, not to take much of your time, it's just a comment. Me personally, I would want to see you stand next year, do something, you need to become, and I know between the time you stood and the time now, you have gained so much momentum, and I feel you stand a good chance next year, somehow, some way, because from the looks of things, I kind of feel the current government now have a soft spot for you. I think they've just said that it is what it is. So at least find a way to come, because I think you can do way better than some of these people who are always on the radio, this, that. But there you are, just on Facebook and TikTok, and look at you now. So I just feel you can do something, and just, think about it. Because if you miss this, again, you have to wait for another 5 years too. So it can be a good addition in Parliament.
So listen, my brother, from the way you are talking, I can tell you are a youth, eh?
Very much. I'm 37 years.
Yes, very good. I can feel. So, listen, my brother. In life, first of all, I thank you for your confidence in me. Okay, I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
And I know you are not the only one. There are a number of people that really look at me to say, this guy can do it. And it's true. I can actually do a lot politically. I can actually do a lot politically. But then, the other thing is that you need to measure in anything. Even if you see an opportunity, you need to measure yourself. Can I manage? How far can I go? Okay. And you look around. Is there somebody better? Because if you get excited, because you have told me this, and then I say, no, yeah, let me do this. I might actually mess myself up and mess you up as well. Okay? And mess you up as well. In the sense that, if I get excited and they say, let's go, my brother, let's go. And we just move a few steps ahead, and all of us, we are arrested and thrown in jail. I mean, what have we done? You get what I mean? Like I've seen some of these guys who are getting excited. You know, the young people are getting, no, I'm going to stand. Hey, Shani, and they're even getting a number of young people. Some of them, they're just exposing them. If I put you in the battlefront in politics, and we run for elections next year, after that, then we lose. After we lose, do you think it will be easy for you to get a job? You see?
No, I hear you. That's common sense. Yeah.
And if I get a number of young people, because a lot of these young people, they want me, and then we engage in a battle, then you are arrested, you are taken to prison. Am I going to help you? Will I get you a lawyer?
No.
I won't. You see? So,
no, I hear you.
So even if you have got ambitions, your ambitions must be moderated. You must be prudent. And that's what I'm doing. So it is not out of weakness. It is not to say, no, I don't doubt myself. But I need to consider things. Even when I'm saying, I want Hakainde Hichilema to continue. I'm coming from somewhere. I'm looking at the country. If we change the government today, what is it going to cost our country? You see? So, so my brother, thank you for the encouragement. But for me, I measure my ambitions. I moderate my ambitions. I don't just want to get excited. It's part of leadership to protect people. I need to protect you. When I say move, I should make sure that we are safe to move. I should make sure that we are going somewhere, not just to expose you. Some of these people, that young people, I'm taking advantage of you of this question to talk to some of you young people. That be careful with some of these leaders. They will just expose you and you will go nowhere, especially when you are young. When you are young, you need to be very careful with politics. Politics is brutal. It can mess up your life. You have got a degree. You have just coming from university. You engage in politics. Tomorrow you are arrested. You are thrown into jail. I mean, then what happens to you? What happens to you? You know? Yeah. So be very careful. Be prudent.
That's great.
So that's my response,
no,
my
thank
brother.
You so much.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening.
Yes, this is just a quick one. Let me say we've been following everything that has been happening, and I'm of the view that what the government is doing is okay. But the fact that they are saying that they are fighting this for the people, they are saying it is the interest of the people that the body is supposed to come back to Zambia. Then why are they quiet if this is what they are basing their argument on in court? You see, it is us they are fighting for, because we want our former president to come to Zambia so that we can mourn with everyone else and the family. But they are keeping quiet and not telling us what is going on. Then who are they fighting for? Because they're saying it is the interest of the people that this body should come to Zambia. The people have spoken more than the family. So I'm very disappointed with the government with what is going on. And I agree with you on everything. I just wanted to make this short contribution.
Thank you, my brother. Much. Thank you. Hello?
Yes, Mr. Tayali. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, Mr. Tayali. First, let me just thank you for what you are doing. We are very thankful, Mr. Tayali. Hello, am I audible enough?
Yes, very clear, very clear.
All right, Mr. Tayali. Yes, Mr. Tayali, I just wanted to comment on the issue that is being surrounded by our country currently. Actually, it's the late Edgalongo, our former president. Mr. Tayali, the government have done a lot, Mr. Tayali. Government have fought this fight. We can even, I don't know the score we can give the government. So, as at now, Mr. Tayali, the government has power. That's what we can know. The government has all power to do whatever they want. So, Mr. Tayali, I've been waiting for this funeral. I don't know if it's now for 3 months plus.
Yes, it's going to 3 months.
Imagine. So our former president, the late Edgalongo, has not put to rest. So, Mr. Tayali, what are we waiting for? Are we still negotiating about what? This family has always resisted. The government has been trying to negotiate, but this family has always been this. So what are we waiting for? Why can't they use their own power government just to bring us a body so that we bury? We forget about this. People are waiting.
Thank you, my
Mr.
brother.
Tayali, can't you talk to the government? Can't you try
You
all
tell
the means so
them.
that these
You
things
tell
are
them
just like that?
That's why I've created this platform, so that you can also tell them. They are listening. They are listening. Tell them. That's why I've created this platform. Tell the government. Let them hear you. That we want closure. We want that body into the country, and we want closure.
Yes, Mr. Tayali, yes. You know, it's a public interest. We want the former president to rest in his Zambia, so that even the people, every new generation and generation can even say, we have this president. You know, it's important to have our sixth president in Zambia, not other countries, not for a foreign country. So if we fought for that, so that president comes in Zambia and we body as the one country, one Zambia, one nation. Thank you, Mr. Tayali, for the support.
Thank you. Clearly, a number of people are frustrated by this. Hello? Hello, yes, please.
So I just want to make a quick comment. I think one thing that the government need to realize here is that the Edgalongo family has staged the war against them.
Yes, they have.
That's the first point.
Yes.
Because if you followed very well, when this case went to the High Court, the Edgalongo had planned their cards very well. They had even moved the body from where it was to a secret place.
Yes.
Because they knew that they want to drag this case for so long. And the government has been reluctant on also playing their cards secretly. I think that's my quick comment on it.
Yeah, no, thank you. Hello? Guide, when South Africa has come to indicate. So, the point is that, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Mr. Chilufya, how are you?
Fine, thank you, sir.
I like the way you comment on the issues, Mr. Chilufya. And I'm glad that for the idea that the body should be repatriated to Zambia. Are you getting me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, the problem that we have, I don't know these people, the reason as to why they are holding up to the body, because no wonder people are suspicious to say perhaps maybe the lady hasn't even died, is still alive, because there's no way they want to use the dead body for political will. I think that doesn't mean well for us as, Zambians. Yes, otherwise, in as much as I know, since everything now has been done, the government has to see to it that they use force so that we also move on and see what next. So otherwise, that is what I just wanted to add on.
Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Yes, good evening, Mr. Tayali.
Good evening.
Okay, so this is Chandra from Kawe. So I just want to make a quick contribution. First thing first, like we are Zambian, Zambian citizens, we have like not got a patience for so long, like got a patience. Really like when to say, oh, our president, okay, in Zambia. Particularly in Zambia. Like you've been waiting ever since the demise of our former president. And if you look at the side of the former president family, of course, the government, which they should have to know is, but our family, which we also going to say, the UPND government, am I audible?
Yes. And be brief, quickly. Speak like, yeah, quickly.
Okay, so what? Okay, so number one, the UPND of PF, which is by Edgalongo. So, despite all the political affiliations, of course, the family basically they have to support UPND because our Edgalongo is a Shikem Zambia. Because they don't have money to say, because we can go from super chipuna. So, despite that, for me, I feel government, this bad person to say they have to bury they have to repatriate the body of the deceased. Better for them to use Namunipa. But I'm happy to say, South Africa, but since the government of South Africa, they have given a go ahead to say, but government will repatriate.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Papa G, good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. Papa G, to me, I have got two issues. One is, what is the role of the ambassador, who is in South Africa doing? Background, I would think that is doing things behind the scene. Then secondly, if you have seen that legally, South Africans have given us the leeway that this is what's supposed to be done. But politically, we're supposed to be doing something. Then secondly, thirdly, I would like to know if you have heard of him. Okay, is this the thing which is causing us to delay?
Yeah, anyway.
Thank you.
Good. So, but the issue is that, first of all, it's nice to hear you, Fabian. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm wrong to mention the name, but anyway, I think I'm just excited to hear you. Yeah, to hear you. I'm just excited to hear you, and God bless you. God be with you. I've not heard of from your friend. I'm not going to mention his name because then you might be linked. But are you in touch with him?
Yes, I am.
Oh. I've not heard of him, Anyway, the point is that, this is why we have embassies in different countries. It is for them to take action in such situations, to coordinate things in such situations. It is why we have embassies in far places, even where I am, there is an embassy. It's far away. There is an embassy. That's why we spend so much money, to keep the staff in these different embassies. These people are representative of our governments. and they should be able to help government to execute certain things. You know, they should be able to help us to execute certain things. So, you know, a number of people are talking about, no, this thing is in court. No, there is a process, like there is a woman that called to say there is a process. We agree there is a process. We agree they have appealed and everything. But government must have far-reaching hand, far-reaching hands. Government must be able to have a visible hand, an invisible, and as well as an invisible hand. You need both. You need both. You need the visible hand. You also need an invisible hand to be able to sort out complex issues that cannot be sorted out in broad daylight. Government works 24/7. Government works 24/7. Government doesn't have a limit. It doesn't have a limit. Government should be able to reach far and wide and act. That is a strength of a country. It is a strength of a country. If you are being, you are struggling with Makebi Zulu, now Estalungu, I mean, how can you expect that we can sort out complex issues relating to our country? Eh? We are stuck. We are stuck. Pachitumbi, we are stuck. Pachitumbi, we are stuck. We shouldn't be stuck. It's Tumbi. Mujwani. It's Tumbi. It's Tumbi. No.
Now, I want to inquire from you if you have heard of Fimbo Pocket. Is this the situation which is true?
No, that is not true. What Fimbo Pocket was talking is just total nonsense. There is nothing like Edgalongo was involved in whatever, because again, I like to say the truth. Just because whatever, we shouldn't bring in if you have a fee. No, Edgalongo was involved in this. No. The truth of the matter is that Edgalongo went into South Africa as a sick man. He started attending medical whatever. He never left South Africa. He never left South Africa. He was not moving about. He didn't acquire another passport. He didn't. So all those other stories that you hear to say, no, Edgalongo got a Zimbabwean passport, Edgalongo was going wherever. No, he was not. When he went to South Africa, he never moved out of South Africa. He never went anywhere. He didn't go out to meet anyone. People who were meeting Edgalongo, they were going to see him where he was staying. So all those stories, they are not true, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Okay, sure. Hello?
Oh, I'm back again. There's one burning question which I want to find out. Yes, please. I'm calling you from Mwinunga, Northwestern.
Yes, please go ahead. Ask so that I can quickly close.
Okay, thank you. Have the Edgalongo's family appealed again on this case after yesterday's judgment?
Yes, they have appealed. They have appealed. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening. I was looking for a female voice to send me to sleep. Yeah, and your
How
voice.
are you today?
Yeah, good. And your voice is good enough to send me to sleep nicely. You know, when I go to sleep on male voices, if you are feeling bother, you know, like ghosts are haunting me. So a female voice makes me sleep nicely. You actually be my last caller. Please go ahead, talk.
Oh, really?
Yes. I mean, I don't want another male voice. I want a female voice to go and sleep on. Please go ahead.
There could be more females calling actually.
Oh, I doubt. I'll bet my luck on you only.
Okay, awesome. That's good to know.
And talk to me. Yes.
I just wanted to find out something. If maybe we could think outside the box. Like, what if the government is comfortable with losing this case?
Sorry?
What if the government does not mind losing this case?
I don't think they wouldn't mind losing this case. I think they would mind, because I mean, like I've said, it has got a political connotation. Okay? If government loses, it is an embarrassment to the government. Okay? It is an embarrassment to the government. Especially at this point where we have reached. Because, as we are going forward, as we keep going forward, I mean, let's just imagine the unthinkable happens. Government loses. Imagine what an embarrassment it would be. Imagine what a victory it would be to the family. And don't just look at the family. There is a party behind. There are politicians behind. So the politicians will run with that. And it can a negative impact. It can have a negative impact on the UPND government. It can. So I don't think they don't mind.
I hear you, but if let's assume the government knows them.
Sorry?
What is the major benefit? Like, let's assume they know that they're not going to. So, what could be the major benefit?
Sorry, if I told the government, the line was cutting there a little bit. Say, if I told government,
if at all the government is aware that they're going to win this case, regardless of what the family does, is there a hidden agenda to the reason why they allow the family to take so long, or rather to go through all these processes, because there is a benefit to the government, because it seems there is no urgency from their side.
Yeah. I like you are extending your mind to say, maybe government just doesn't bother. Maybe there is something, something hidden that they don't mind, because why would they take so long? Yeah. Why are they so relaxed? So you are
because
thinking,
it can be hard.
Yeah.
If the court has said, you know what, we're tired, there's nothing else that we can do as the High Court, this body has to be repatriated, and we are ordering that the family has to give the body back to the government, and the government still sits down and watches, because clearly they have the power to just go there and get it, but they're not doing it. Could there be a reason that benefits indirect?
To be honest with you, I appreciate you are thinking outside the box, but I can't see any reason, any benefit on the part of government to allow this court process to continue, or to prolong this situation, to prolong, or let alone for the government to lose this case. I don't see any benefit that they can see. I really don't think so. I think from their point of view, from my point of view, the way I'm looking at it, I think President Hakainde Hichilema is taking the issue from the church elder point of view. He's taking issue from the church elder point of view. He's taking issue from the human point of view, from a humanitarian point of view. Yes, I'm the president. Yes, but I need to be nice. These people, they have lost a loved one. I think it's coming from there. But those people, that side, I don't think they are looking at it from a human point of view. Because if they were looking at it from the human point of view, they wouldn't keep this long. They wouldn't keep a person in the fridge for this long. You know what I mean? They would be like, no, come on. We can't keep our person like this.
Yeah, I hear you. So in terms of that is the situation, my final question could be, can the PF and the Alliance continue to mobilize, have a president as PF, a new president, despite His Excellency ECM working hard?
Can the Tonse Alliance, the PF and the Tonse Alliance do what? Mobilize?
Can they finally are they able to select a president as PF? And when PF has a president, that's the only way the Alliance can agree on who is their president, right?
If they have a president?
If the PF have elected a president, is that not the only way the Alliance can finally have one person that they select who's going to stand on the Alliance?
Yes, that's for sure.
So then, since the PF is not going to elect a president, because ECR is not yet banned. So could the government be benefiting?
Of course. I mean, this is one thing that there is on the PF side, and the Tonse whatever. There is also selfishness. Selfishness in the sense that there are people who are holding on to positions because Edgalongo is not buried. They are scared that once Edgalongo is buried, there will be pressure for a convention. Okay? And when the convention comes, they might lose. So there are people who are retaining power in PF or Tonse because Edgalongo is not buried, because we don't have a convention. You get the point? So those people are actually benefiting because now they are holding on to those positions, the current positions. And if you say, no, I want to campaign, they will tell you, don't campaign. How can you campaign? Edgalongo is still not buried. So stop campaigning.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, they remain in the positions. And then as they remain in the positions, some of them, they are using their positions to campaign. Because because they are in power themselves, in the Tonse and PF, they are able to issue statements. And for us politicians, once you are able to issue statements, you are getting attention. You are getting exposure. In other words, you are campaigning. I am here. I'm talking to you. I'm campaigning. I'm here. I found this is my platform. This is why I created this platform, so that I can be able to talk to people like you. I can be able to win you people to my side. And I'm doing this because in my party, I'm a president. I don't think I'm going to allow another party member to also open the same platform. At 20 hours I'm talking, he's also talking. You think I'm going to allow that? I won't allow it. You see? And this is what is happening in PF when this one talks, Nakachinda comes up to say, stop talking. You are causing trouble. Whatever. This one, no, you can't campaign. Let's wait for Edgalongo to be buried. Because Nakachinda, it remains, for example, I'm just giving an example of Nakachinda as the Secretary General. He remains Secretary General as long as Edgalongo is not buried. As long as Edgalongo is not buried, you remain Secretary General. The moment Edgalongo is buried, Nakachinda is forced to have a convention. And once a convention comes up, he doesn't know whether he's going to retain that position or not. So maybe Nakachinda, in the meantime, he can have a platform, he can campaign, he can go around campaign, he can be the only one talking. Therefore, positioning himself for whatever position that he may want. So, the PF guys, they are benefiting, those who are in leadership, they are benefiting on one end. But on the other hand, they are delaying whoever would be a presidential candidate on the other hand. Because as long as they don't have a president, it means they can't sell. They can't sell this president. How can they sell somebody who's not there? You see? So the more they delay, the more they are messing themselves for a hopeful presidential candidate. But do those people who are in position care? They don't care. As long as they are in
position. I feel like they don't care because even if they stand, they know they're not going to win. So they have more benefit with hope. This whole situation is more beneficial than the election.
Yes. I can assure you that Nakachinda can never retain. For example, he can never retain as Secretary General. If they will have a convention, he can never retain. I mean, given Lubinda is acting Vice President, he has got issues. He has got issues where given Lubinda has been sidelined for a long time, and he knows, and he also doesn't have the money. Okay? He doesn't have money. Given Lubinda doesn't have money. We have already heard that there are people who have got money, who are pouring money in PF so that they can buy the presidential candidature. You see? So what does Given Lubinda do? You think Given Lubinda will be in a hurry, knowing that there are people who are ready to buy the presidential position? Brian Mundubile is another person that is poised to be a presidential candidate. But as it is, Brian Mundubile can only speak as a representative in parliament. Other than that, he has got no platform in PF, so he cannot address PF issues adequately. and therefore is bad, you know, or is limited to campaign. You know, even the issue of money also comes in. So it has got two ways. There are those who are in power, they are being selfish, they are supporting Edgalongo not to be buried because it will keep them in power. On the other hand, they are making it difficult for whoever will contest against the Hakainde Ichilem. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Anyway, in conclusion, thank you for allowing me to speak this long.
Yeah, and
so
you see,
in conclusion, I just want to say, in all this, the real victim is Isidao, and it's quite a pity that it has taken so long for him to be buried, and it's taking so long still for him to be buried. If he really had people who loved him, I do not think they would have let him stay this long. But I feel like he was surrounded by so many selfish people. He never really had true allies. Everybody was just looking out for themselves. And as a country, we shouldn't look at this with just the common sense of, no, he doesn't want things. We should look into these people who are so desperate to hold on to him, despite the fact that it's just logically impossible for somebody who ruled a country to be buried outside as if he was in exile. Even people in exile are brought back home.
Yes. Yes.
This is really sad. It's very, very, very sad. And it's not even embarrassing. It's beyond that point. It's just sad in terms of ECL. It's really, really sad. Like in a human, like so inhuman to do that to someone. And I do not think himself he would have really wanted this for himself. And yeah, that is my final comment on this, because it's really sad. Just.
Thank you very much, and we will end on that note. I'm not gonna add anything out of what you have said. You have said it all. I'm not gonna end. I'm not gonna add anything. And thank you very much. And may God bless you. May God bless Zambia, and stay well wherever you are.
Thank you. May God bless you, and thank you for picking my call. Have a good night.
Thank you.